Hi dear children, good morning. I'm Jayashree, your English teacher. Hope you do remember me. Okay, now we'll continue with the lesson. Hope you do remember what we were doing the previous day. We were doing with Unit 1 when I was a child, Section 1 through a colored glass. Isn't it? A memory of R.K. Lakshman about his childhood experiences. Now listen, we were going on with page number 13 and the third paragraph. Towards the third last line, we have stopped on the previous day. We'll go with that class now. Now listen, I'm going to read the continuation. Listen to me. He said I had done a very good job. He saw great possibilities in that leaf I drew so long ago on a hot afternoon, sitting in the dull classroom. I had seen that leaf on the peepal tree which I passed each day on my way to school. Okay, listen. You might have remembered the previous day. R.K. Lakshman got a very good, beautiful pat on his shoulder from his teacher when he drew a beautiful picture of a leaf on his slate, isn't it? Hope you remember that. Now, please, when he drew that picture, his teacher was thinking such beautiful expressions given in that picture and was thinking about such beautiful opportunities for that picture, which means he was really able to appreciate the small child for that. And R.K. Lakshman was thinking, oh, I have done such a picture. He never felt that it was such an amazing picture because he used to see that picture every day when he used to come to the school on the peepal tree which he was crossing on the way. You know what's a peepal tree? You might have heard about Bodhi Vriksha. Yes, the picture you can see here on the screen also, and I'll share it to the WhatsApp when we are going with an interaction session. This is what is a peepal tree. Please have a look at this. Okay, that's what happened. And what is the spelling of a peepal tree? P-E-E-P-A-L, peepal tree. Okay, please be very sure about the spellings. Now listen, we'll go for the next paragraph, the last paragraph of this page. Generally, people take everything for granted. They hardly see anything around them. But I had a keen eye. I observed everything and had a gift for recalling them. This is essential for every cartoonist and illustrator. Now listen, R.K. Lakshman says that generally the people have a habit of taking everything for granted. Means whatever happens on their surroundings, they won't be much careful about all those things until it is affecting them directly or indirectly. Because if something happens to me, then I'll be very careful. Otherwise, what will happen? I won't be very careful about it. If an accident happens in a surrounding of or if somebody is not well in my neighboring place, I may not be that careful. But at the same time, if it happens to my family, one of my family members, or to myself itself, then only I'll be more conscious about dealing with it in a serious way. That's what is the habit of common people. That means people have a habit of walking through their way without observing the things around them. It's a quite natural habit. And R.K. Lakshman says that R.K. Lakshman was not at all such a type. He was having a keen observation, keen eye. That's what is the word used by R.K. Lakshman. Then this is a new word. The meaning you can see in the textbook. Please have a look at the textbook and find out the meaning. Looking at the things very clearly. Keen attention, observation. That's what is the meaning of this word. He has such a beautiful habit of observing things around him and at the same time recalling them later on some other times. R.K. Lakshman agrees that he had such a beautiful habit of remembering or recalling things. Okay, now here ends this page, and he agrees at last of this page that it was such a wonderful and essential quality for a cartoonist and an illustrator, because a person who is dealing with cartoons or who's drawing cartoons or illustrations, they'll have that deep observation into things, then only they'll have to be successful in their profession. So he agrees that fact, and we'll go for the next page. Look at this, there is a beautiful picture. Here you can see a beautiful scenery where a small boy is riding his bicycle. Hope you enjoyed the picture. We'll go for the lesson now, okay? Now I'll read for you. Please listen to me. Later you can also read it. As far back as I can remember, the crow attracted me because it was so alive on the landscape. In our garden, it stood out black against the green trees, blue sky, red earth, and the yellow wall. Other birds are shy and try to hide themselves, but the crow is very clever. It can look after itself very well. Now listen, R.K. Lakshman says that he has observed something very keenly about crows, the habit of being alive in the surroundings. Alive means too much smart in the surroundings. And he observed another habit of some other animals of not being alive, means the other birds, what he observed is they were not at all alive, and they were having a habit of hiding somewhere when people started observing them. So that habit of crow really attracted R.K. Lakshman, and he says that the black colored crow was standing highlighted against the surrounding. What was the surrounding actually? R.K. Lakshman notices different color shades on the surrounding, and that is very clearly given in the second line here. The green trees, the blue sky, the red earth, and the yellow wall. Throughout the surrounding it was colored in different shades, but at the same time the black colored crow was really highlighted on these surroundings. That's what R.K. Lakshman felt actually. And then we'll go for the next paragraph. This is the second paragraph in page number 14. I'm going to read it for you. I have never grown out of the childhood fascination for the crow. I have painted hundreds of crows, singly and groups, from near and far, in many moods. Sometimes I put crows into my cartoons. My crow paintings have gone to many countries. One of them have in a faraway Iceland now. Now listen, R.K. Lakshman says that he was having such a curiosity in drawing crows in his pictures. He's added a number of crows, drawn means hundreds and hundreds of crows in his pictures, that he could get that deep into the picture of crows, and he was so much interested in drawing them very well. And he remembers that such beautiful paintings were taken away by brought by the people around him, and faraway praises also. And he do remember one thing very well. One of those paintings of a crow is being hung on a faraway place named Iceland. Hope you do remember how far it is. Okay, now this paragraph is a simple one without much difficult words and all. Hope you understood all these things, which means he was telling that he added crows into almost all his pictures, and even into cartoons also he beautifully added those alive bird. That's what he says in this picture, in this paragraph. And we'll go for the next paragraph now. Hope you got it very clearly. And the third paragraph, the last paragraph of this page. I was about 9 or 10 when I decided to be an artist. I would cycle for 10 miles around our home to find interesting landscapes to paint. R.K. Lakshman says that at the age of 9 or 10, he decided to frame his career as an artist, to be a painter, drawing pictures, cartoons, illustrations, all those things. Now, for that, he himself realized that he wanted to get such beautiful locations, landscapes and all. So what he was doing is, he was traveling 10 miles around his house to find out such beautiful locations and get that visualization for him to make them into his paintings. We'll continue with the third paragraph here. Mysore was a good place for this, full of trees, streams, hills and old ruins. I also learned a lot by looking at illustrations in foreign magazines. Now listen, R.K. Lakshman happily says that Mysore was such a beautiful place of having such beautiful streams, hillsides and the old ruins. All those things were available there to make his imagination wonderful, improve it a lot. And he says that other than this natural images, the visuals, the Images of foreign magazines also helped him a lot to develop his creativity, imagination, and to turn himself into a great cartoonist and illustrator. We'll continue with the paragraph. The cartoons were a special attraction. I began to draw cartoons and found the local newspapers willing to publish them. I must have done very well because I was asked to draw posters too for the defense programs and for adult education. I earned my pocket money and never had to trouble my parents for it. Now listen, R.K. Lakshman says that other than the normal illustrations in the foreign magazines, he got attracted by cartoon. What is the spelling of cartoon? What is the spelling of cartoon? C-A-R-T-O-O-N, cartoon. That was a special attraction, which means he got really attracted by the specialities of those single lined cartoons. That was very beautiful actually. And later he started himself to draw cartoons. It was not very easy, but he started doing it, and very easily he could understand that the local newspapers are ready to buy his cartoons and publish them. It was a quite thrilling and wonderful experience for R.K. Lakshman actually, and his work was really good. He could understand it very well that he was asked to do some posters also for the defense programs and for the adult education, which means his works were really amazing even when he was a very small child. He was such a gifted man in the world actually, that we have to appreciate and understand. Now he says that at that small age itself, because of these postures and because of these cartoons, those were wanted by the other people, the publications and other people, which means he started earning an income for him. So from that time onwards, he never wanted to ask his parents to get some pocket money. That was really good, no? Earning ourselves when we are children itself without doing that child labor, doing our creativity, exploring it and earning money. That's really good actually. The attempt done by R.K. Lakshman was really appreciable, and that's all about this page actually. There is not much new words in this page. Be very sure you are reading it very well, and if there is any doubt you can ask me when we are going on with the interaction session, and we'll go for the next page, the last page of this lesson, page number 50. Now the first paragraph. When Narayan's stories began to get published in the Hindu, Madras, he asked me to illustrate them. I knew exactly what he wanted and whom he had in his mind for his cartoons. Didn't we belong to the same place? Hadn't I spent hours in every spot around us, including the busy market squares? As I drew hundreds of pictures, I picked up the techniques quite naturally. Trial and error taught me to use brush and paint and ink. Others beside Narayanan began to ask me to illustrate their books for them, their stories for them. Now listen, when R.K. Narayan started writing stories for the Hindu, for the Madras edition, automatically R.K. Lakshman was asked to draw the characters for him, because R.K. Narayan and R.K. Lakshman are siblings, they are brothers actually, so they know each other very well, that it was very easy for R.K. Lakshman to understand who are the characters which are coming in the story of R.K. Narayan, and at the same time to understand how's their character, how's their appearance. All those minute things were very easy for R.K. Lakshman actually, and he started doing it in a successful way. Automatically what happened is the illustrations became really successful, that some other writers also asked R.K. Lakshman to draw their character sketch illustrations for their new stories. That was really a wonderful change in his life. Hope you do remember. He started his career in a very early age. Okay, that was really amazing. That was a great beginning for him, getting an illustration on R.K. Lakshman's stories in the first, and later he got called for a few other stories also to get illustrations for their characters. Now let's go for the next paragraph. Before that, there is not much new words in this paragraph. Hope you do understand this paragraph very well. And the word technique is the only thing which is meant here as a new word, and that is really connected with doing the drawings. The techniques in drawing, the use of different color inks and different styles, oil paint, watercolor, all those techniques he has learned it automatically when he started doing it. That's what he says. He never wanted to go to some other place and learn it, because he was a gifted child and gifted man. Actually, that talent he could utilize it when he got the opportunities, and he got it. Those opportunities were really wonderfully done by the boy. Okay, now listen. We'll continue with the next paragraph, the second last paragraph in this lesson. After this, I tried getting a job as a cartoonist in New Delhi. The Hindustan Times told me I was too young to be a newspaper cartoonist. I was more successful in Mumbai. I got work in the Blitz and the Free Press Journal. Now listen, R.K. Lakshman says that now he was really confident to continue his career as a cartoonist, and he tried to get a job in New Delhi as a beginner. Okay, he wanted to get a job in New Delhi, and for the first time he asked the Hindustan Times. Hope you remember the name, the Hindustan Times. This is the name of a newspaper. This is the name of a newspaper, the Hindustan Times. Here there is no H actually. The Hindustan Times. Now, when he entered into this people's world, they said he was too young to be a cartoonist. So he was not very happy to hear such a comment, which means the Hindustan Times, the people in Hindustan Times were not ready to make him the cartoonist in their press, actually in their newspaper, because he looked too young. As I told you, he was not a matured man. He was like a small boy only, maybe at the age of 18 or something like that. That time he started his career as a cartoonist and was trying to get a job in New Delhi. But later he was successful in Mumbai actually, and here it is meant as Bombay. Okay, now it is Mumbai. Hope you remember the change in the name. And he says, he agrees that his profession as a cartoonist, he got it successful in Mumbai when compared to New Delhi. New Delhi, it was not very happy for him. But in Mumbai, he was able to do it well. And he got opportunity in two circulars actually. The Blitz, the spelling is the B-L-I-T-I-Z, the Blitz, and the Free Press Journal, the Free Press Journal. These two publications started allowing him to form his career as a cartoonist in the city of Great Mumbai. Now listen, he started his career as a successful cartoonist in Mumbai beginning. Okay, for these two publications he started drawing his cartoons. Now we'll continue. Besides cartoons, I did comic strips telling the stories of Tantri and magician and other heroes. Other than doing the cartoons, he says that he was doing the comic illustrations, short stories which will have 2, 3 to 5 strips or something like that. Small stories which are comic actually, giving you a good message. Those type of comic stories also were started by R.K. Lakshman, and the main comic story which he was doing is Tantri the magician and other heroes. Now listen, very soon I made a name for myself and joined a big English newspaper, the Times of India. And all these works, the illustrations which he was doing in those magazines, and at the same time going on with the comic strips, all those things made him a great name. He became famous through all these works, and very soon he started working with a very good newspaper, and the newspaper is the Times of India. Hope you remember, this is not a very small newspaper. This is a famous one actually. Here he started working, and for a very long time he worked there. We'll see how long he has worked there. For 47 years I have been drawing cartoons for its front page. For long 47 years he has been working with the Times of India, and his cartoon was coming in the front page itself, which means they gave value to his work, and he was doing such excellent job also. And a stamp was brought out to celebrate the 150th year of this newspaper, and the picture on it was one of my cartoons. R.K. Lakshman remembers that on the 150th year, the Times of India started to celebrate their 150th year by publishing a stamp actually. And for that stamp also they have taken an illustration done by R.K. Lakshman that was really giving a tribute to the great talent R.K. Lakshman. They never wanted to deny the fact that R.K. Lakshman was such a great talent. We'll go for the last paragraph of this lesson, and before that, this paragraph, there is no much difficult words actually. These are all easy words for you. Hope you are familiar with all the words. If there is any doubt, you can come to me when we are going for the interaction session. Okay, we'll go for the last paragraph now. I'll read it for you. Listen to me. Yes, I have worked very hard and long, but I have not forgotten that you can see the world through pieces of colored glass. Nor have I lost my love for those noisy blackbirds which are always around us, managing to survive. I continue to paint crows with as much enjoyment as I did on those long ago days of carefree childhood, when each day was exciting and every hour brought adventure. Now R.K. Lakshman says that he became a great artist, he became a successful person, he became a good professional, all those things he agrees, but at the same time, he says it very clearly that he had that child who was having that beautiful experience of looking through different colored glasses. Hope you do remember in the beginning of the lesson I said R.K. Lakshman had such a wonderful experience of looking through 3 different glasses, which were, the first one was green, then was blue, and then another one was red. All these 3 colored glasses gave him such a, what we'll say, vast different appearance of the surrounding. He had that memories in his mind, which means he was ready to look into the world through that different angles. That's very clearly making him very well, and all this success is just because of his ability to look into the surrounding through different viewpoints. We will have only one viewpoint actually. We will have only our own viewpoint. It's very difficult to see the world from others' viewpoint. We'll say that we are right and we are doing the best. But at the same time, R.K. Lakshman was not like that. He was dealing with the public, no, and he was dealing with the surrounding. All those things made him to observe things very keenly and recall them very clearly. Now all those qualities made him to look into the world with a different angle, a different viewpoint also. He agrees with that very clearly. And he never forget the beautiful alive creature crow. He was always there remembering the beautiful creature and was adding it into his cartoons and images every now and then whenever he is getting a chance to do it. And he continued doing crows. That's what I was telling. He continued doing the painting the crows, drawing the crows, and cartoons also he added the crows. It was all wonderful for him, and he says that every time he remembered those beautiful days where he was doing with such carefree mind, those observations, those attitude, the paintings he had done during that days, the carefree works, all those things was there in his mind when he was a grown-up man, and after 45 or 47 years of experience in that big newspaper also. All these days he was having that child in his mind, which means that he was gifted with that quality of the gift from the God to draw or illustrate such beautiful works and give it as a gift to the world of us. And here, listen, R.K. Lakshman is famous to have a lot of cartoons actually, and he is really famous for a series of cartoons. It's named as Common Man, and I am giving a few pictures, a few illustrations of R.K. Lakshman on this image, the Common Man. I am giving here a few, 2-3 I am giving here on the screen. The rest you can see on the Google when you are searching with this name, Common Man. R.K. Lakshman is very famous for this series of cartoons. Actually, he has illustrated the troubles of the real man in his real life here. Hope you understood the lesson very well. Thank you. We'll go for the exercise the next day. Hope you are clear with it, okay? Thank you. Have a nice day.